It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yeah.
What an intro.
Boo, yeah.
Breathy noises
Right, it's happening. We got movies.
on the down.
And when we have movies, we have one man to take us through the movie.
JP some pasture.
I feel like there's a very certain movie voice that you were about to do that we can't do on SABC.
No, we cannot. But you know what I mean? That's fine. I was actually going to
love
say
him.
that you put the sin in cinema, but I didn't. It's not going to work.
You put the sin in.
And there we go. That's the one.
I'm too for sin to come
I
up with
was going to
something.
get there, but
Well played.
okay. So Raul and I have a lot to get through, but welcome.
Look at
first
you
and
playing
foremost.
coy like you don't want to just talk about Dune.
We do want to do like we do. Look at
Let's
that.
talk about other
But we're not going to
movies.
talk about it just yet because we've got something exciting
Yes.
to get
Yes.
to, and that's for this weekend, right? We've got some movies coming out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Starting us off with Hypnotic.
And which we're just gonna. Is that really like?
There's actually a song, Hypnotic.
Did you not hear the soundtrack, bro?
Boys are so weird.
No.
I feel like that was a cue. Like you twisted something in my brain by just doing that weird wiggle dance. Maybe don't watch the wiggle dance. Watch the movie tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a review on it. With this,
Great.
just a brief mention. We'll be going a bit more in depth. You said that you're excited to see Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez
Director.
doing a movie that I saw with the trailers coming out. It has this really, I can call it like
it.
Inception,
I mean, say it.
Christopher Nolan type of vibe
Oh,
to it.
wow.
It's very,
Say no
very
more.
cool.
I'm in. Wow.
twisty-turny type thing.
I'm enjoying it because like I don't want to take the review away, but the hypnotics are people who can, manipulate.
Yo, this dude
behavior.
got nerdy about it already.
Sorry.
All right.
Again, not tomorrow.
And
tomorrow.
don't be
tomorrow.
too excited
No.
because he's going to talk about it forever. We've got others to go
tomorrow.
through.
Other
We've got
big
some
name on
time
that as
for
well,
this
Ben
tomorrow.
Affleck, but we'll chat tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys,
so
moving
our
on
movies
swiftly,
are
we've got
releasing.
love again, and I like this because of the theme of the show here. We're talking about love. We all dressed for it. What is this one about, though? Is there love involved in this?
I'm all cold and blue towards love today. This is a shame. So Priyanka Chopra Jonas
Yes.
is the lead here, and Stephen Hewen. Who some people might recognize. I know that wherever you are, our engineer on set loves Outlander is the name of the TV
Yes.
show. So he's got
okay.
a big screen debut, I would believe it is. And so for the fans of rom-coms, like here's the thing with some rom-coms and some schmelt, you don't care what the critic says. And you know that, I mean, geez, this movie is sitting on an average of 3 out of 10 with critics right now.
Oh.
But like that's not why you go to rom-com. You're not like, oh yes, I'd like to, experience some sort of like Dr. Zhivago type like deep depth to it.
Yeah.
Like no, who cares? Like
Want that feel good,
it's pop.
yeah, you want that
Sure. And
good
so it for me at least is a better departure than what was the one that we had in the week before. It was like 50 Shades of Grey, but for toddlers. It was weird. Okay, no, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
even?
No, man, I just mean like it was teen 50 Shades, which is too creepy for me. But this is equally creepy in its own way, in that Priyanka Chopra Jonas is this lady who's just gone through the fact that her husband has died. His cell phone number has been passed on to someone else, a journalist, so he takes an interest in these sort of intrigues, where she keeps texting these notes of I love you, and monsieur, etc., and all this sort of sad things. He finds a beauty of poetry in the way she speaks. JP's going to breathe for a second. And he then takes this sort of journalistic interest, where you would have seen it a couple of times already. I've just spoken over the fact that Celine Dion is in
I
this.
saw that. Celine herself.
Playing as Celine Dion, very
And is that a
ingeniously.
Jonas brother?
That would be the Jonas
the
husband.
one.
That is the one.
Okay, that was pretty funny. She said, I think we need to take it slow, and then he starts kissing her at snail's pace. That is dumb. So look, there might be some laughs here and there. It's kind of weird that Celine Dion is playing Celine Dion in a movie that is just really a promotional vehicle for her new music. There are 5 new songs. If you're big fans,
Yeah.
that's your kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, rom-coms, love them or leave them. Who cares if they're bad? Who cares if they're good? Like you said, it's all about the mood.
Because we're here for love.
Yes, we also here for the books, and we'll be reviewing a book very soon. In fact, but the book club, the next chapter.
Yes.
What's that?
I was pleasantly surprised by the first one. You think it's the kind of movie where it's like, oh, Granny goes to a movie on a Sunday kind of thing. Like, but it's cool to see that seniors, and here we've got Diane Keaton, we've got Jane Fonda, we've got Mary Steenburgen and Candice Bergen, who are given a sort of quite a raunchy sort of like girls trip type thing. Like, because they're warm-blooded like anyone else. They've got their own desires like anyone else. And now we've moved on from the phase of one of them getting married. It's in the honeymoon. They decide, look, let's take it on the road. We're going to Italy. And they're, like I said, pretty much like Girls Trip. Pretty much like not the Hangover, maybe not as crazy as that. But the first one was actually kind of funny. This one, obviously, sequels maybe don't do as strong as the first time around. But these are all great actresses, and if you need to let your hair down, and if you're of a certain age, who even cares what your age is? If the comedy is good for you, then maybe this is good for.
And these women are awesome, man.
Club too, you know, for
All
sure.
of them together, this is like comedy guaranteed.
Yeah. So especially since they're not, taking themselves too desperately seriously and whatever, and especially since they're dealing with stuff like, one-night stands and for long-term commitments and all the stuff in between. Maybe this is the kind of comedy for you. Like I said, I was pleasantly surprised by the first.
Yeah.
We'll see if this one is as strong. Out tomorrow.
Cool, there we go. We got a good one. We've got Hypnotic coming up tomorrow, which I'm excited about with JP. We got Love Again, and we got the book club, the next chapter.
Yeah.
We got everything we need. Dune 2. Sorry, I can't do that yet. That is coming later.
Not yet, it is coming.
But there is actually a little bit of a book club that we're starting over here. We do have a book that we are going to be reviewing here in your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're looking forward to that right now.